And we live, man. Welcome to a special collab of Hoop Historians and the Cold Truth Podcast. Got a special edition on Thursday. I ain't been able to get my shit going for the past 2 weeks. Last week was Memorial Day, so that's self-explanatory. This week I had some problems with my internet, but we back, man. We're gonna be back at our regular scheduled time on Mondays, but we just doing a special collab. As always, it's your boy, white boy Chris, Diddy Knows Ball, and Ray. Shit, we just gonna kick it off kind of light. You know, this ain't nobody new, but John Morant is today's donkey again. He's done it twice. John
Man,
Morant is today's donkey.
are you sure you would give it over to John Morant today?
I
And
mean,
say,
hey,
shoot,
it could be
Zion fighting
multiple
for that
things.
title.
Hey,
Zion.
John Morant, take your pick, man. They both acting like some donkeys right about now.
I ain't gonna stunt. Zion get it because he's still going. That shit's still going, and he doesn't play. So it's
Yeah,
like
Zion. I mean, he's just looked bad because he has looked like some simp shit, bro.
I ain't even gonna say, bro. See, Chris. This what we don't talk about, bro. Nigga, the new nigga these days, them niggas is playing the game. Them niggas is watching porn. Them niggas is like I don't know, that generation weird. DeAndre Ayton seemed like that type of nigga too. Like niggas is just like that new age. I don't know. These
I
niggas be having
mean,
all
this
this
ain't
money and
nothing
still be on
new.
some beta.
This ain't nothing new. Hell, that nigga. I mean, shit. JJ Redick was on that shit too. That motherfucker had whole signing contracts.
That's player.
You know what I'm saying?
With them
But
Bro,
NDAs.
I mean,
that
it
was
ain't nothing. It ain't nothing new as far as these motherfuckers getting at these type of females. It's just they
he's
got them.
cuddling up. He's cuddling
Yeah,
up with
Porn
It ain't
multiple,
like
stars.
he
multiple.
knocking them off and kicking them out. He laying up
Bro,
in the
it's
bed with
porn
them.
stars. And it's the low budget ones.
I didn't know who that. I didn't know who that was.
Bro,
And
it
she
gets
was.
that one girl that's been trying to air all his business out. I'm like, you are
Mm-hmm.
an OnlyFans star. Like, what is you doing? You could have just
Oh
been
no,
quiet in
see,
the cut and kept getting the
that ain't
bag.
where she started, but I ain't. I'm gonna leave it at that, nigga. I'm gonna leave it at that.
It
You
ain't where she
familiar with
started,
her?
but it's where she present.
That's where they all at now, man. Just cause I mean, a lot of them motherfuckers they used to be on them big companies and shit, but I mean, just on some real ass shit. A lot of them just switched to OnlyFans just because they got more control of their dollar. They ain't got to worry about no
Man,
middleman type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like, and
seen, bro, when I finally seen who it was tweeting, I said, man, you gotta be kidding me, Zion. This girl got a shoebox put in her butt. Like, bro, come on now. I ain't never
Oh,
oh
I
yeah, like
ain't never bro,
she fucked herself up because like she had work done. She's always had work done, but she kept getting it done. It didn't look it like her shit ain't used to look that bad, bro.
that mother look
It's
man.
bad. It's bad. She needs to get her money back. I ain't gonna stunt.
my thing is, bro, that nigga worry about the wrong things. I get him healthy, run him out there, and I'll trade his ass. I'll trade his
He
ass.
ain't never
Zion ain't
gonna
worried
get
about
That
healthy.
nigga said he said that's how he getting his workout in.
somebody said.
Shit.
Now we know
That's
which leg hurting. And he said, now we know which leg hurting. That third one. That shit was
that
so
boy ain't
funny.
never gonna get rested.
I trade that nigga, bro. He ain't worried about no basketball, bro. Dude, I think that's real. That's the real problem, Chris. That's the real donkeys. All these young niggas donkeys. Don't none of them want to be great for real. None of these niggas want to be great for real. They worry about other shit, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said,
What's your beef with
I'm
Ja?
man. Shit. You know they said they done found out some more information on them, but they wait until after the finals. Then you got somebody talking about, oh, the gun in the video wasn't real. It was a fake gun. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't be trying to come with that fake gun shit now, nigga. Now that Adam Silver done came and said he got some more dirt on your ass, it is too late.
So was it a fake gun? Was it fake?
I don't
Or
give a
they
fuck
just
what it
saying that?
was. I
I
don't
think
know
it
if it was
was,
fake. I
but the
don't
fact
know.
you got in trouble for it already,
I
Trying to
mean,
be
I ain't
funny.
go I ain't go back and look at that video hard enough to tell if it was fake or not. But it's just, the fact that you done already got for this shit once and now it's happening again. I done said it once, I'll say it again. Let that nigga get a 1 year subscription to his couch.
you know they said the
Man,
NBA worried
yeah,
about
yeah. I wouldn't
They
be
worried
mad
about
at
what
that.
he gonna do in his free time with that much suspension. That's what they worrying about now.
I don't give a fuck. That ain't my problem. That's a grown ass man.
Wait, hold on. What happened? What'd you say?
Adam Silver and some of the other NBA guys were saying they kind of worrying about what Ja Morant gonna do in his free time when he on suspension.
You see, Ray, this right here, that
I said they
right
treat him
there.
like he a little kid. That's a
What
grown
the
man.
hell?
See that right there. See, I keep.
That's sad.
David Stern don't give a damn. That is a grown. That's why I say, man,
I told you, Chris.
They worried about what a grown man gonna do in his free time, and he the one fucking up.
I told you, Chris. Adam
Come on,
Silver
man.
running around here like Obama. Nigga say
never
shit. That
forget
nigga
though,
cool
man.
and charismatic, but that nigga fucking shit up under the scenes. Man.
The NBA
Come on,
kicked
man.
OJ Mayo out for 2 years and forgot about him. I
Come
think
on,
they
man.
really just forgot they kicked him out. I was like, bro, he didn't get kicked out the league. He got suspended. He never came back though.
Never
Nigga
bounced
say,
back from
man,
it, bro.
Never bounce back. My thing with Ja is, bro. And bro, I was listening to Chill Town them niggas earlier today. He said, man, you can't fix stupid, bro. And they say something you can't fix stupid. And he say, bro, if a nigga was a stupid kid, nigga probably grow up to be a stupid adult. That shit was funny.
Bro.
Nigga say you can't fix stupid. And I was just like,
You
sometimes that
can't.
shit
I mean,
true,
say, bro, it's one because like and the fucked up part about it is what's so sad is that nigga Adam Silver really trying to treat this nigga like his child, man. You know, because he talking about how he was all disappointed. But say, man, your last name Silver, his last name Morant, and last time I checked, that skin pigmentation don't look the same. Treat that nigga like an employee. Give that nigga a 1-year subscription to his shit. Him and Zion can go look at OnlyFans girls together. How about that?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like at this point they both gonna be on the couch.
And Jago scared. He say Jago scare the girls away.
Yeah, they gonna weigh the strap and scare them hoes, dog.
You see the comment?
Which scenario do you think are most likely? Joel to the Heat or Joel to the Heat? Joel and Embiid or Dame and what pieces would Miami have to get up?
He's saying that.
Oh, is he asking is Joel or Dame? Oh,
going to the Heat. I would rather
Dame Miami win. He not going.
I'd rather Dame go to Miami. Joel Embiid ain't finna help that nigga disappear like everybody else. That nigga ain't been out the second round, man. Give me Dame.
Well, shit, man. We can go ahead and transition off of these donkeys into the next topic because he kind of transitioned, man. Is Dame finally moving on for Portland? So, of course, I don't know if y'all heard. He finally been talking like he is. So I want to say the 4 teams that he had on his list was the Knicks, the Nets, the Heat. I'm missing one. I think it was the Celtics, maybe. It might have been the Celtics.
Yeah. That's a spot.
But yeah, but he said the top 2 on his list was the Heat and Brooklyn. The Heat because of Bam, Brooklyn because of Mikal Bridges. So finally sound like, you know, he's still trying to do that, you know, saying it without saying it type thing, you know, kind of be like, well, if I don't feel like we could get the pieces to move on and yada yada, like say, man, come on now, let's be real. Like, yeah, y'all got a top 3. Y'all got a top 3 pick in the draft. So, like I said, if I'm Portland and Dame, really, I move on, bro. There's no point for me to go ahead and just stick with that. I mean, how long has it been? What's up, my guy?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up with it? What's up with it?
Man, nothing much. But yeah, man, like I think the experiment with Dame in Portland is over, bro. It was a good run. Y'all got to a conference finals. Just, hey, man, be glad that you got the money from them asses in that seat and them seats and just move it on, man.
Say, man, they got Scoot coming, man. They seen they got their 3rd pick. They got Scoot. They got Shaded Sharp over there. They got Anthony Simons. They like, man,
that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and trade Dame and get you some more picks.
Anthony Simons ain't gonna be part of that future either.
Bro, see, this my thing with you, right? Anthony Simons is like 23, 24, bro. How he can't be a part of that?
Man,
he showed too many inconsistencies.
He's 23, 24. He showed too many inconsistencies.
Are you talking about Anthony Simons?
Yeah.
Nah, man, that boy is a baller, athletic as hell, and he got a pistol with him. Nah,
Come on now.
that you got to keep him. They got the number 2 pick, correct?
They got the
Number
number 3.
Number 3. Okay, yeah, you probably going to end up with Scoop, or you're probably
Yes.
going to end up with the boy from Alabama. I mean, to me, honestly, like Chris said, man, Dame time, that watch been broken for a long time. But I know a man that can fix it. I know a man that can fix it. I know a Filipino man that resides in South Beach that can fix that watch. Dame to Miami, we gotta call it right now. Chris, I've been telling you, Miami, hey, they got a dog in Jimmy, but Jimmy ain't no damn number one option. Jimmy ain't a number one option. Damian Lillard will hide all of Jimmy Butler's obvious flaws. He will hide every flaw. He does everything that Jimmy Butler can. Jimmy Butler's not a natural scorer. Damian Lillard's a natural scorer. Jimmy Butler can't get hot from behind the line. Dame Lillard has unlimited range. Dame Lillard will be a champion next year. But right now, he just got to get the fuck about Portland. His time is up there. His time. Like they got to go ahead and move on. It'll be best for both parties.
This a win-win. Yeah, that's a win-win, man. It's time to move on. Everybody can't stay with one franchise. What Draymond Green said, man, they don't love you like that. Portland out there seeing they got the number 3 pick. They like, hey, man, Scoop projecting to be better than Dame anyway, if he can actually reach that level as a prospect.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, man? At some point, you got to move on. And they got some young pieces already. And then whatever you get for Dame, that could accelerate their rebuilding process. So,
yeah,
man, you shouldn't even want to be there with them young dudes at this point.
Nah, but I've said this before. I said this on one of our previous podcasts. I think with Dame, Dame's thing is he probably don't want that pressure on him. He probably doesn't want that pressure on him. He's probably perfectly fine being the guy who kept it real. Because let's be real, it's a lot easier to do what Dame is doing than to do, what some of these other guys are doing, saying, you know what, I'm going to go to a team that does have some players around me, and my expectations are going to be a lot higher. You know what I mean? Like with Dame, he's been on good teams, but never a great team. So everybody just kind of felt sorry for him. Like, Dame, hometown hero, man. Like, he's trying to do what he has to do. But if Dame put up these numbers and was in Golden State and didn't get the job done, now all of a sudden the narrative switches. And I think Dame is kind of afraid of being the bad guy, being the guy that's a hunted instead of just kind of being the hunter that don't got no knives. You know what I mean?
Hey, you gonna be it's gonna be a nigga like me because I'm already on Dame. Dame time is up, like you said, man. Because at the end of the day, you averaging 30 and y'all in the lottery again. Y'all top 5 pick again. So I don't care about what you doing no more. Even if you stay in Portland, I'm gonna get more critical. Because it's like, man, what you doing?
So you agreeing that it's easier to stay true to the soil than joining a super team?
Oh, it's way easier to stay on one team and everybody kind of gives you that pity party than it is saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go somewhere where I'm gonna have expectations. He's afraid of those great expectations. I honestly feel that's kind of what it is.
See, I feel like it's different, bro, because when you look at the people that switch teams, Dame ain't even on their level. He not on the level of no Kevin Durant, no LeBron James, no Kevin Garnett when he switched teams. So it's like, it's going to be like Ray Allen. We kind of cared that Ray Allen left, but not really. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's I feel like Dame on that level. He not the level of superstar where we actually care
when Ray Allen switched to Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
he on that level.
Dame been in Portland so long, and Portland's not a team that's necessarily a big market team. It's not like he's been playing for the Lakers or playing for the Bulls, and all of a sudden he left. Like, nobody really cares about Portland to the point where we're like, damn, you left Portland? Oh, you a bitch. Like, nobody's watching Trailblazers basketball. Like, honestly, I feel like a basketball world will prefer if Dame played in Miami. Like, okay, cool, you playing for a big market team. Now we're really going to see if Dame Time is really what it is. I mean, and I feel with Dame, I want to see if he can get these buckets in more meaningful games. Like,
he been in the conference finals.
No, I'm saying, yes, he's been in the conference finals, but he's always been the guy that's been rooted for. You know what I mean? If Dame did not succeed in any playoffs, we would all be like, well, he didn't have a superstar with him. He's just keeping it real. You know what I mean? But I feel like if he's a hunter, if he's a hunted and he's making those big shots, then okay, Dame time is real. It's one thing to make big shots when you're always the underdog. It's easy to be the underdog. It's hard when you have that spotlight on you. So that's one thing I do give LeBron. I'm the furthest thing from a Bron-sexual, but I will say I do respect that. He's always put himself in positions where he has high expectations. So when he does succeed, it's a big deal. Playing under that pressure is different than when you're always playing as the underdog.
I feel the same way, and it's about time we see Dame playing championship expectation basketball, man.
I feel like from a fan perspective, I can agree, but from a player's perspective, I don't think he the most liked person because he calls people out on podcasts. He done call people out on live TV, on radio shows. He done call players out for doing that. So I don't think. That's pressure in itself. You see these guys on a nightly basis going up against them. That's a different type of pressure because now guys like, man, I ain't letting you get nothing. So the stuff that he do get, in my opinion, are those still not considered big buckets?
No, because at the end of the day, he can say whatever he wants. But he knows in the back of his mind, I'm still a Portland Trailblazer, so I'm always going to be the underdog. It's like a 7th grader talking shit to a high schooler, and then they play one-on-one. If that 7th grader wins, everybody's like, oh, damn, that 7th grader just beat you. But if that 7th grader loses, is anybody really going to be like, oh, yeah, you got put in your place? Nah, he's a 7th grader. Nah, you
the same
Trailblazers.
That shit just like Bradley Beal,
Dame knows he has that in his hip pocket. He knows he always has that.
Well, don't compare no Bradley Beal to no Dame.
No, I'm saying it in like this. They're comfortable. They're comfortable with no expectations. They're playing no expectations, and they have an empty calorie stats, man. Dame got empty calorie stats just like Bradley Beal, bro. At last year, if we going off last year when he was having them 30-point games, I think he had like a 70-point game. That none of them numbers meant nothing. None of them numbers meant nothing. And that is comfortable. That's basically what bro saying.
You talking about a guy, but at least with Dame, at least he's still like the best player on his team. Bill, third option.
Dame way better than Bradley Beal. But I'm saying if Bradley Beal was doing what he did last year on any good team, we would be killing Bradley Beal, man. He one of the worst stars in the league, man. And it's just simple fact is that Bradley Beal.
You said Bradley Beal one of the worst stars in the league.
One of the worst stars. He one of the worst stars.
Let's not talk down on Bradley Beal.
I never like to call him a starter. He a real good player. I label him there. I've never looked at him as a star. He's never elevated no team he's been a part of with Wizards. He's never elevated them.
Him and Westbrook took that Wizards team to the playoffs.
Westbrook and him.
Westbrook brought that winning culture over there.
Yeah, that was Westbrook.
Westbrook know how to carry a team. We seen that when KD left.
We seen that with the Clippers. He carried them a little bit.
Westbrook can carry a team. Westbrook won an MVP with that team that we all thought was going to be in the lottery. Like Westbrook can carry a team. Prime Westbrook could carry a team. Now Bradley Beal, you got to think of how many different head coaches they've had, the sorry ass rosters that they've had. But with Bradley Beal, I think we got to understand that we just see everything on the court. Maybe he's happy in Washington. Maybe he loves the school his kids are in. Like, there's all types of other shit, and they're throwing all that money at you.
That's cool, but he's not worth that money, and then he don't perform up to that caliber.
He's getting the buckets. His job is to put the ball in the hole. And he does that
he ain't been doing it that great lately.
Man, you could say Kristaps Porzingis was better than him, and you could say Kuzma had moments where he was better than Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal's the best player on that team by far.
He's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be.
Last year, he was not the best player on that team.
Bradley Beal's the best player on that team. They are the Washington Wizards. They are the Washington Wizards. They are who they are.
But I'm saying he running from that the smoke too. If we being technical.
The only reason I'll say Bradley Beal's not running from the smoke is because he's not talking shit. Like you just said with Dame. Dame calls people out. Dame does all this shit. Bradley Beal, not everybody is playing basketball to go be an NBA champion. I've never heard Bradley Beal say anything about trying to win a championship. Bradley Beal's not talking crazy. He's just going out there. He's getting buckets and he's punching out. He punches in and he punches out. That's what he does. He's there to get his check.
The nigga Bradley Beal don't do nothing but talk shit to little kids.
When his contract runs out. That's
but
all that niggas there to do, I
feel you on that. I give you that.
Chase. Yeah.
I give you that. But I'm saying that they when Bradley Beal was having them second in the league scoring and doing all that stuff he was doing, Dame did that last year, man. 30 points a game, man. And it means nothing.
That boy, I knew he didn't care about winning when he went to play for Florida. Come on, man. They don't care. Boy, he's just trying to get a check. He's just trying. He could have went to Kentucky.
Yeah, he went to Florida. That's crazy.
Oh, you breaking up?
Punch in and punch out.
They were trying to compare Bradley Beal to Ray Allen too. I ain't gonna let people forget that they were trying to compare Bradley Beal to Ray Allen when he was coming out.
No, hey, no.
Ray Allen can get a team to a playoffs in his prime. Hey,
he's a budget. You could say he's budget Ray Allen.
He's Michael Ray.
Don't disrespect Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal can put the ball. Don't disrespect Bradley Beal, man.
I think
I won't take any Bradley Beal slander, man.
I think if they put Bradley Beal in a winning situation, bro, they'll be killing him, man. They'll be killing him worse than Jaylen Brown was getting killed in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. They'll be killing because I just don't think Bradley Beal is good enough.
I think Bradley Beal right now is a better offensive player than Jaylen Brown. He's a better offensive player than him. I think he's a more consistent scorer than Jaylen Brown is.
I don't know about that. I think I have Jaylen Brown in that terrible handle over Bradley Beal, man.
But Bradley Beal's a true combo guard. He can play the 1 and the 2 for you. Jaylen Brown is strictly on the wing. Like Jaylen Brown, honestly, is more of a 3 than he is a 2. He really just has to play out on the wing.
Man,
I feel like they could do more because they're gonna lose Peyton Pritchard. I feel like it would be better if they had like a Bradley Beal because they're gonna hurt from that point guard perspective. Because Marcus Smart, I mean, he does the best he can. He's kind of like a Jimmy Butler. He's an overworker. He's done more than he's accomplished more than he really should with his skill set. But I would say eventually they would want to upgrade that point guard position.
Man, Bradley Beal wouldn't be the answer. Not for Bradley Beal wouldn't be the answer for Boston, man. I think Bradley Beal is, man. I don't even know. What is Bradley Beal on the championship team? I think he's like a third or fourth option. Yeah.
I think he's.
He might end up looking like option. James Harden in the finals.
I think if you put him on Phoenix, not Phoenix. They got Kevin Durant too. I feel like if you put him on Philadelphia, he'll be a legit second option.
Man, they second round exit again.
Are we sure Bradley Beal better than Maxey? I don't know. I don't even know if I'll give up Maxey for Bradley Beal.
That's a second round exit.
I gotta be with Ray on that one because I don't even know if I'll give up Tyrese Maxey for Bradley Beal, man. I guess I'll answer this question real quick. What player do you think the Wizards should pick in the draft? In my opinion, I like Casey Wallace. Seeing him play at high school, amazing defender and off-ball player could be a steal. I ain't gonna start for the Wizards. I probably would go
what pick
Casey Wallace or Anthony Black. I think they got the 9th pick if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they need one of them guards, either Casey Wallace or Anthony Black. If they available at the Wizards pick, they need a point guard.
I can hear you now. I think you was cutting out. You still on that highway? You still on that highway?
Yeah, man. I'm out here driving to Houston. I might be coming in and out. Is my screen like my voice cracking and shit?
Your voice not cracking, but your screen kind of moving. You probably be better off just doing just straight audio.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Yeah, man. I go Anthony Black or Casey Wallace, but I like Anthony Black as a prospect over Casey Wallace.
That's okay. Well, shit. Since I got my NFL buddy on here real quick, this ain't gonna take long. I know you heard Dalvin Cook got clipped, dog.
I seen that. I said,
"No, man, they cooked my boy. They
clipped him, man.
They cooked that man, pot his ass.
I love how ruthless the NFL is. I ain't gonna lie. Covering basketball so soft. NFL cutthroat, man.
That boy done had the last 4 seasons, 1,100 yards.
Been 1,000 yards the past I think like the past 4 seasons.
You get rid of a motherfucker too soon before you get rid of a motherfucker too late.
Bro,
that's what they do,
prime,
man.
technically.
Yep.
That's what they do.
Yep.
So you see they signed Madison.
To buy new tires when all the treads out.
Yeah.
Well, you see what they did. They signed Madison to a contract, to go ahead and take care of that role. Because him and he was splitting with him last year.
Damn.
Yeah, they went ahead and paid Madison.
He's always been that fantasy back. He's always been that fantasy back. You pick up the second cook, you're gonna be out for 2 weeks. I think he's gonna be all right.
What y'all think the Vikings go do this year? Y'all did they get better?
They didn't do nothing. I mean, who did they pick up? I can't remember. I can't even remember who they drafted in the first round.
Didn't they get a receiver?
I think they did. I think they did. But man, I wasn't that high on the Vikings last year, and Ray tried to kill me. And look what happened. They got their ass whooped in the first round by the Giants.
That was embarrassing, man. That Giants team was strictly based off coaching, man. They didn't have enough talent to do nothing, but they was a well-coached team. That's the type of team if they get the talent. I made the argument early. Shit, you was in the group chat, Andre, when DC tried to talk all that shit. I said, "What is Kirk Cousins gonna be without Justin Jefferson, bro? What is he gonna be without Justin Jefferson, bro?" And we see in the 3 games where Justin Jefferson got shut out, what happened? They lost. So it's a simple question with a simple answer. What is he without Justin Jefferson? You know what I'm saying? We already saw it. So
yeah, I think the Vikings know. Like Justin Jefferson is going to get one of the biggest contracts in NFL history. It's going to happen.
But it's just one of the things when we the 3 games that the Vikings lost. They lost against the Cowboys, they lost against the Eagles, and they lost against the Packers that shocked everybody. Who did they stop? They stopped Justin Jefferson.
Yep. But I think now who they got that receiver out of USC? They got that.
That's why they got him.
Huh?
That's why they got him.
Yeah, I'm saying. One thing about Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins can do 3 things right. Kirk Cousins can get nasty contract extensions. Kirk Cousins can play at brunch time. That's why I call him brunch time Cousins. And Kirk Cousins can get the ball to his receivers.
Did you say brunch time, bro?
Yeah, it's brunch time. That's what Cousins said. Not crunch time, it's brunch time. Kirk Cousins is the best 12 o'clock quarterback we've seen. He can play at 12.
Did y'all see when
motherfucker play at 7?
Did y'all see when they compare Kirk Cousins to Dak and they stats look very identical, bro?
Kirk Cousins is better than Dak. He is better than Dak.
Say, man.
Kirk Cousins is a better quarterback.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I'll say they even, bro. Come on, man. We lost to Brock Purdy, man. We lost to Brock Purdy.
Better.
Man.
Kirk Cousins.
He just as good.
I say they even. I ain't gonna say he better.
Oh yeah,
bro. They stats was literally identical, man.
Kirk Cousins, except the wins. The wins weren't identical.
Yeah, the numbers are identical though. The numbers, yeah, because I done got into it with somebody. I done told them, like, man, y'all, I said that nigga Dak ain't no better than Kirk Cousins, man.
No, he's not. I don't think he is better. I think if Kirk Cousins is the number 9 best quarterback in the league and Dak is number 10, I think they're shoulder buddies, but I would put Kirk Cousins ahead of him. But they are shoulder buddies. They drinking out the same fountain.
Man, I'll be hearing a lot of Dak praise and a lot of Kirk Cousins slander. So it's like that's the only reason why I brought that up. And I'm like, man,
you ain't even hear no Dak praise over here.
No.
I can't stand Dak, bro. I'm a say, man. I don't seen some bad quarterbacks, man. I done watched Vinny Testaverde, Quincy Carter. I done seen Drew Bledsoe. I done seen all them niggas, man. Man, don't nobody have me as nervous as Dak, man. 4th quarter, we trying to get a win. Don't nobody have me as nervous as Dak, man.
Man, what winning situations was Vinny Testaverde even in for you to be nervous about?
I was being funny, but I'm just saying.
Hey, now John Kendall.
Shoot, Romo used to have,
John
man,
Kendall's
you sitting there lying like Romo didn't have you nervous.
I like John Kendall.
John Kendall was with it, man.
I always had faith in Romo.
He cussed out Miles Austin.
You having faith in what's reality is two totally different things.
I always had faith in Romo though. I never had faith in that.
Nah, Romo's a man.
Bro, I never had faith in Romo. Romo didn't win us a game. How you gonna have faith in somebody who never did nothing?
Bro, no Romo slander over here, man. No Romo slander. We got to move to the next subject. We're gonna start talking about on Romo.
Let me defend Romo real quick. This is my thing with you, Ray. You slander Romo. All you do is when we were losing to teams like the Broncos, the score was in the 40s and 50s, man. That's not on Romo, man. If I could put up about 48 points, almost 50 points, how the hell can you be looking at Romo like, man? Well, you should get more.
Never on Romo, man. No,
so that means neither team was playing defense.
Man, I'm not trying to hear that. I don't see how that be on Romo. Romo was getting us to the dance. He was fucking up in some of them playoff moments, but he got us there, man.
We was in the line outside. We was in the club line outside the building. Can't get in with Romo.
So is Dak better than Romo?
No.
He didn't
hit him. No, I'm asking Ray. He didn't hit him.
No.
He don't got more playoff success.
Bro, if you give Romo this team, man, this is a championship team.
Oh my God, Romo's gonna look like white
good
Jesus.
I hear that.
Romo's gonna be rolling out. He gonna have that long, tall jersey on.
Romo had good teams. Like, are we acting like Romo played his whole career with the Dallas Cowboys and he always had trash around him?
He did play his whole career with the Cowboys.
I'm saying you acting like his whole career he had a bad team.
No, he had a bad defense. He had a
defense.
Bad defense.
He didn't have that
terrible
team.
Offensive line.
Bro, okay.
A bad defense and
y'all
a terrible
offensive
offensive
line. Boy
line.
Romo, I ain't going for it.
He was better than Dak is no debate, bro. The fact that you're just going out your way to try to act like Dak is better than him is wild to me, bro.
Romo had at least Romo had at least 2 or 3 good teams and then do nothing with them. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can throw out the excuses. We had no business losing to no Giants and what's called a wild card Giants team. We had no business even losing to that Green Bay team. We always talk about that Dez Carter thing. This shouldn't even came down to that. Cowboys should have killed those dudes. That Packers team was good.
Bro, dude losing to Aaron Rodgers, Dak losing to Brock Purdy. You was ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, bro.
That's ridiculous. Y'all get so, man. Oh my God, the quarterback we won against, bro. That Green Bay team was doo-doo. We look at that Green Bay team as good because Aaron Rodgers played for it. They was not good. Bro, y'all was Dak lost to this quarterback, bro. Most time the teams that Dak lost to were solid teams.
Why did Green Bay win?
Teams that Romo lost to were
why did Green Bay win, Ray? Who was the spearhead in that win?
Because just like how Dak is, the Cowboys was playing down to their competition. They only play up when they play good teams, and they got in trouble.
I'll give them that though.
That ain't never changed. That's always been the Cowboys' motto since we've been watching ball. They play down the competition. They play up for the good teams. That didn't stop when Romo was there. We not about that like it just started when Dak came in town.
Man, so when we was little kids, who brought the Cowboys back to relevancy when it comes to winning?
Antonio.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess you can say that. But
that dude turned
as quarterback, I say Romo.
Romo is Terrell Owens.
Like, he made us worth watching again, bro.
Yeah. Who was it? Drew Bledsoe before? God, dog. Drew Bledsoe.
Shit. I've been saying, last
news of the day, Andre. I know you seen your boy Frank Clark got signed to the Broncos.
Wait, yeah. Oh, Clark, yeah. That boy Clark went over there. He gonna do something. Hey, at least now he doesn't have to worry about fucking up in the playoffs and doing something crazy. He ain't gonna have to worry about that shit over there.
What you say? He ain't gonna make it?
Nah, he ain't gotta worry about that, man. Broncos country. Y'all's ass gonna ride out to the sunset week 17.
Man, y'all better enjoy them Nuggets games, Denver.
Yeah,
that's it. They better enjoy them Nuggets games because them Broncos games.
Hey, with Sean Payton, they're gonna be all right. I'm gonna say this, man. I think Russell Wilson. Again, this is my claim to fame, Chris. Y'all, you I talked about Russell Wilson being this goddamn donkey 2 years ago, but nobody wanted to listen to me. I told y'all niggas that he was a donkey. I said I see his teeth. I see them big ass teeth. He's a donkey. I know one when I see one. But no, everybody thought, oh, him coming to Denver, oh, they're gonna be Super Bowl favorites. Oh, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. I said, but you got a donkey running the program. You had two donkeys. You had Russell Wilson, and you had that sorry ass coach who was out there.
That coach probably one of the worst I've ever seen. One of the worst coaches I've ever seen.
Next to Urban Meyer. That sorry ass coach. I don't even know his name.
Damn.
What was his name?
I don't even
Nathaniel
remember
Hackett.
We don't even know this nigga's name.
Nathaniel
Urban
Hackett.
Meyer, no name. We saw the two worst coaches in the league's history in back-to-back years. But I'm saying, I feel like now that Denver has an actual football coach, they will be better. I don't think they'll be great. I think they'll be better. I see them winning eight to 9 games. They'll be in the hunt. They'll never be in the wild card slot. They might be in the wild card slot maybe week 6, but by the time the season's kind of come to an end, they'll be right there in the hunt slot. So they'll make the in the hunt playoffs.
Man, the way Russell Wilson was looking, man, I don't know, man. They get probably 7 games. He looked
better towards the end of the season. When they fired that sorry ass coach, he looked better towards it. Like he looked like a solid NFL backup quarterback towards the end of the season.
When I heard he got his own office away from everybody,
like a solid backup.
He ain't part of that team for real, man. He got his own office. That boy ain't trying to play no team football. He ain't no Brady, man. Brady's still dapping up rookies and talking to people and stuff, man. Russell Wilson ain't on there, man. Russell Wilson ain't.
Hey, but that shit is play as fuck. He's like, man, y'all think I'm gonna have my dick out in front of y'all? Man, fuck that shit. Hey, give me my own office. I need my own office.
That is
like,
wild,
that shit is so
man.
fucking player. Like, and for somebody that's that corny and cheesy, that's the most gangster shit I've ever heard. Where you got your own room, like nobody else in that shit.
I wouldn't look at him as no teammate after that.
And shit in there. You know what I mean?
I ain't looking at. Is you looking at him like a teammate if you do some shit like that?
Not at all. But I still think that shit is gangster. I still think that shit's gangster as fuck, man. For a cheesy ass dude to have his own office, like what? I wonder what that conversation was like. All right, I'll sign with y'all motherfuckers, but I need an office. I don't care whose office I take. I just need one. You know what I mean? Like that shit.
Somebody eating lunch outside.
I ought to go out there and fucking be a donkey. Just to go be a donkey.
I was so embarrassed. I was just embarrassed because I'm black like him, man. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing, bro.
I wonder if he gets benched, are they going to take that office away?
I took it already.
Sean Payton already took that shit away.
Oh, damn.
Oh, he took that shit away?
He took that
nah, man, we fight. We squabbling.
He took that office away. He said that all them outside motherfuckers he had bringing in there was gone. Sean Payton ain't playing that shit, man.
Nah, bullshit. Nah, if I'm Russell Wilson, man, I'm calling John Morant. I'm calling up John Morant. We swinging pistols at him.
Man, John Morant gonna even answer the phone and say, man, Russ, you got to get it together first before I slide for you.
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna fight
for. You gotta start acting right, man. You gotta straighten up, nigga.
I ain't fighting for nobody that ain't putting their own hands up. You know what I mean? He ain't give himself a chance last year.
Oh man, that shit right.
But shit, man, we could go ahead and get into the White who? The White Howard?
Shit, he got enough to be a backup in the league. He better than Thomas Brown.
He said he want to go to Sacramento.
He better than Tristan Thompson.
We talked about this too.
Oh, Dwight Howard? Man, I think that motherfucker's having the time of his life over there in China. Doing the videos in that little ass room. I'm like, man, what kind of fucking apartment are you in, dog? Section 8
nigga, they ain't got nobody that big out there, man.
Yeah, nah, them niggas small as hell out there.
They ain't got nobody that big out there, man. Shit.
Motherfucker putting up Wilt numbers out there, man. They gonna build a statue from outside the goddamn boba shop. He's gonna have a statue made for him.
Shit, man. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Heat versus Nuggets game 3 reaction, y'all.
Yep.
So,
you know,
So Heat versus Nuggets. Score ended 109-94. Just gonna lay out a few stats for everybody paying attention, man. Just a few stats for everybody paying attention. Jamal Murray led the team in scoring, 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, had a triple-double. Jokic right behind him, 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. Another triple-double. Behind that, you got Jimmy Butler dropping 28 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Bam, 22, 17, and 3. And them the duos right there. After that, we got somebody that kind of surprised everybody. We got go ahead, DJ, say his name. Say his name. Tell who you got?
Christian Brown, man.
Christian Braun, 15 points,
Is it
4
Braun or
rebounds,
Brown?
19 minutes.
Is it Braun or Brown?
It's Braun.
They be saying Brown though.
Yeah, it's Braun. It's Braun. But yeah, 15
Yeah,
points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist off the bench, 7 or 8 from the field. It was very efficient off the bench. Aaron Gordon gave you 11 points, 10 rebounds, 50% from the floor. So yeah, man, that was the difference. Just the bench. Then the two people that we've been talking about, Miami for the most part. Caleb Martin only gave you 10 points. And Gabe Vincent just gave you 7 points, but shot 2 of 10.
Say, man, these dudes was undrafted for a reason, man. These dudes was undrafted for a reason, man. Yeah, they got hot during the playoffs. Yes, they were good. And yes, you can't take nothing away from them. But at the end of the day, man, it's a lot of blue chip talent on the Nuggets. It's a lot of hard work. They work just as hard as the Heat. They play just as hard. I was saying that when we previewed the series last time. I said, bro, Nuggets not only have the talent, the best duo in the league, they also have dudes that's dirty work guys just like the Heat. So if my dirty work guys are first round picks, your dirty work guys are undrafted, man, I'm going with the blue chip talent.
Yeah.
Man.
So the biggest difference in this game was because we noticed that Miami's surprisingly been a very good 3-point shooting team. But Denver didn't care about that. Denver did a lot of their damage from the 2. They did a lot of their damage inside the paint and a lot of damage driving the ball. I was looking at Murray for a lot of that game. He wasn't settling for that 3. He was driving that ball.
Yeah.
Like, let me go look at his.
I think
Murray only took 6 threes. So he shot he shot 22 times. He only took 6 threes.
So when have y'all seen a duo as good as this duo, man? Like I'm talking about in terms of consistently they gonna hit their numbers every time. Man.
You talking about all time or just?
No, I'm saying when's the last time we seen a duo like this? They're the best since who?
Jamal Murray. As much as I like Jamal Murray, he does have some off. He does have some off moments. We saw Steph and KD out there light everybody up. So I mean, we've
that was
seen
a trio.
We've seen duos that get buckets like this. But just going back on this.
Hold on a second. So you leaving out Clay though? That's a trio.
Huh? He said what?
They was more so of a trio than a duo.
Well, I'm talking about duo as the 2 best players on the team. Just the 2 best players. I mean, yes, they had more than 2 guys that were all-stars, but if I'm just looking at
when I think of duo, I'm thinking of them 2 dudes is clearly the guys that's gonna get you 25 plus, damn near both of them. When I say duo, I think of like the Shaq and Kobe's, the even with the new age duos like Tatum and Brown, Harden and Embiid, where they gonna get the majority of the shots.
That aspect, yeah.
Because man, they giving me Shaq and Kobe vibes.
I don't know if I'll go all the way there, just because I like Murray, but Murray does have some moments where he does kind of shit the bed. He does have some shit the bed moments. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think the big factor in this final so far is kind of what I've been talking about. I've been talking about it with Chris. I like Jimmy Butler. I think Jimmy Butler can be your best player. He just can't be your best offensive player. Jimmy Butler, I've never seen a superstar player relies so much on the production of the other guys around him. Like, if you go look at these box scores since the first round, how many different players have led the Miami Heat in scoring? From Gabe Vincent.
Oh, you cutting out. Goddamn.
That was some good shit, too. That was kind of like what Ray was saying. Ray was talking
Hold on,
about.
Dre, you cutting out, but we want to hear this. We're gonna let you finish. But
I feel the same way. Jimmy Butler is a number 2, even though he could be the best player on the championship team. I feel the same. I feel the same way about Anthony Davis.
Yeah, we hear you now. Go ahead.
You back?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So just kind of going from the top. I like Jimmy Butler. I think he can be your best player. He just can't be your
goddamn
best offensive player. If you notice during the course of this playoff since the first round, there's been moments where Gabe Vincent, Bam Adebayo, came with Eric Spoelstra, and they run their offense through Duncan Robinson. It's a lot of high screening rolls with Duncan Robinson and Bam Adebayo, and that's really when they make their runs. And they bring Jimmy Butler in usually around the 7-minute mark. And, you know, the Jimmy magic is he'll make 2 or 3 plays down the stretch, and the novice fans kind of just point to him as being, you know, the heavy lifter. When really the role players kind of lift Miami for 3.5 quarters, and Jimmy Butler kind of puts the ribbon on the top. But in game 3, we saw the role players struggle, and they kind of needed Jimmy. And if you watch the way Denver played Miami this game, they weren't doubling Jimmy as much. They're like, nah, Jimmy, you're going to get your buckets, and we're going to chase Gabe Vincent and all these guys off of the three-point line, and we're going to see if you can beat us without the other guys. And I think Denver kind of found the formula to beat Miami. And the formula is the strength of this team isn't Jimmy Butler. It's the other guys. And if Denver consistently takes that away, I think Miami's won their last playoff game in these 2003 playoffs.
I like that.
You don't think they're going to win another game?
If this
boy,
happens,
DJ was ready to put my head on a guillotine when I said this in the game too.
See,
DJ be so man, you be so caught up on recency bias. When I said that exact same thing, you was ready to kill me for that.
But see, when I seen it, I was like, and now that he just said it, I'm like, okay, I see what y'all talking about. But my only thing is, Jimmy still closed that game in game 2. But the fact that he didn't do what he was supposed to do in game 3, it looked worse. When his role players didn't look good, he looked even worse. That's what made it be like, oh, okay.
I really think, because Jimmy didn't finish terrible if you look at the numbers. He was just missing a lot of easy looks. Like a lot of those shots he was taking at the basket, he was just like shots that he normally makes in his sleep. You know, he's right there, at the mid or right there in the paint and just don't. But he's lipping off the front of the rim. He's hitting the side. He was just missing shots that he would normally make because he was getting to his spot. And that's kind of what I feel like was happening that whole game too with them dudes, man. Couldn't nobody hit.
But I'm a huge Miami Heat fan. I watched them during the regular season. I think the world is just now starting to see what Miami Heat fans always do see. Jimmy Butler, if you talk about just from a talent perspective, we're not talking about what he's accomplished, just from a skill standpoint. Jimmy Butler's not a top 25 player in the league from just a skill standpoint. He's not one of the best shooters. He's not one of the best ball handlers. He's not one of the best shot creators. Jimmy Butler, to me, is one of the greatest overachievers in basketball history. He should not have been an all-star. He should not have been an all-NBA player. He just outworks a lot of people. That's why he fits in so well with that Heat culture. But at the end of the day, and it sucks so much to say it, talent wins games. He's just not as talented as Murray or as Jokic. And
I was just going to say, he's not as good as Murray.
My bad. For Murray or Jokic, he's not as talented as those guys. Even for them to beat that Boston Celtics team, that said a lot about that Miami Heat culture and Eric Spoelstra as a coach, because there's not a single player on that team that's as talented as Boston's second best player. There's not. And Jimmy Butler, to me, he's just that guy who's not the best at anything, but he just works really hard. And him scoring 20 with Jimmy Butler
Man, you going out.
off, and it's already on the scoreboard. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you. So you brought up Spoelstra
Yeah,
because I brought up Spoelstra and they was trying to kill me
yeah.
where Ray was. Do you
He's
think
the greatest coach
Spoelstra?
we've ever seen.
See, I feel like him and Pop is like 1A, 1B that I've ever seen because I take Spoelstra over
This is the
Steve
question
Kerr.
I always say to that. Oh, 100%. Steve Kerr is not a coach. He's a manager. Steve Kerr is a manager, and that's not an insult. My thing is there's a difference between coaching and managing. A coach is doing what Eric Spoelstra's doing. You're taking donkeys and you're squeezing the rag. You're getting stuff out of them. My thing with Greg Popovich,
Hold on, we're gonna have to wait till you get
and
to a
I
point where we can hear you because I
like
want to hear
the
this.
Spurs management.
Hold on, start.
Okay. Am I breaking
say
out?
it again. We can hear you now. You said what you
Am I
say about
breaking out?
Pop? Now we can hear you now. You was. What
I'll
you
say
saying?
this about. I'll say this about Greg Popovich. I think the Spurs really changed the game as far as being able to go overseas and get players in the second round, stash them, bring them in, and put them on a championship team. But I've never seen Pop do anything without a Hall of Fame, a first ballot Hall of like even Greg Popovich post Kawhi Leonard players, but we have not seen Pop do anything with them. But before DeMar went to the Spurs and Jimmy Butler went to Miami, we can honestly say those two guys were the same level player. They're the same level player. But we see what Eric Spoelstra was able to do with Jimmy Butler, and we see Pop wasn't really able to do much with DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar
So that's the reason why.
DeRozan, nah, I can't do that one.
But at the
DeMar
same time,
DeRozan,
though, DeMar didn't even want to stay there because he had that 1 year and then he left.
But
DeMar is just he's not the dog that Jimmy is either. When it comes to the
okay,
playoffs,
you
he
can
needs that
say
dog.
okay, but let's say this. You can say Jimmy Butler's a dog, a dog, a dog. What did Jimmy Butler ever accomplish before he got to Miami? The worst team Jimmy Butler has played on is this Heat team. This is the least talented team he's ever played on. His team in Minnesota was more talented. His team in Phoenix was more talented. His team in Philly was more talented. His team in Philly was more talented. His team in Chicago was more talented. He never made it past the second round anywhere else he's been.
I will say
DeMar
this:
DeRozan at least had took that Toronto Raptors team to the conference finals.
But in Miami, you got to look at it like this.
DeMar DeRozan was more.
Jimmy Butler, he's a two-way superstar. Bam Adebayo is a two-way, and they're both really great defenders. They got one of the best coaches of all time, and then that culture shit is real. So I think it was just a perfect storm. I feel like Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, they just play off each other so well just because if you got guys on the perimeter of the post, you got a guy that can clamp the post, you got a guy that can clamp the perimeter, Bam can switch. It just fit like the team in Miami fits Jimmy Butler's skill set perfectly. The only thing they missing is a dynamic scorer that everybody thought Tyler Hero would be, but he's not up to this point. So,
and on top of that, I do feel like just how we said that we can all agree that Jimmy is clearly the best player on that team, but he's never been looked at as a number one option anywhere else he's been. That's why whenever we talk about this, I always say with him, it all came down to opportunity. Miami was the perfect situation. Andre, we talked about this. You said that you don't think that he's a leader and that all he does is all that barking and all that yada yada yada, which he does. But I've heard that he actually does put his arms around his players, like, "Hey man, this is just how I am, yada yada yada." But I do let you know. But that's just how he is. I feel like Miami was the perfect situation for him to do what he's able to do. I don't think he was going to get away with that in Philly because clearly you had Embiid, that was the better player, and you also had Ben Simmons at the time. They had their 1-2 punch. In Minnesota, they had Karl Anthony Towns. He was clearly the number one option. Chicago, he was a rookie. They still had Derrick Rose. They thought that he was trying to go through. He had won an MVP. They trying to keep him going off of injuries. It just didn't work. So I feel like it all came down to opportunity. When he has been he went to the finals his first year in Miami, the bubble year. Missed it the next year, but he's been in the conference finals every other year. He's been there, and now he's back in the finals. So we can say what we want to about him, But when you have a coach and an organization that embraces what you bring to the table, that actually is letting you actually be you, because remember, why did he get the boot from Minnesota? They didn't like the way that he was talking to him. Why did he get the boot from Philly? They ain't like the way that he was talking to him. He goes to Miami and they embrace that shit. He is successful. So you can say what you want to, but that shit is working. And we see it now because look who he has. He had, like he just said, you have Jimmy, who made second team All NBA, and you got Bam, I believe that made the All-Star game and made a all defensive team this year. And then you have everybody else. You literally just have, what's your favorite saying, Andre? All the mother motherfuckers from the gas station, bro.
Yeah.
You got Jimmy, you got Bam, and you got niggas from the gas station, bro. And look where he's at.
Look,
so you can't knock him for that.
I agree with you, but I also disagree with you. This is my thing with that, because I'll use your point and I'll show it in a different light. With Jimmy Butler, he's tried, like you just said, he's tried doing that everywhere else, and it's failed. His personality, to me, is not really the culture that's in Miami. It's that Heat culture. I think Jimmy Butler finally went somewhere where the personality of the Heat culture was bigger than his own. So he kind of just fell in line. And what the Heat culture is very similar to what he already was. So it's not really him that's leading the ship. He got that
from Chicago.
Well, no, even then, like, it's not really him that's leading the ship. It's that culture. Even when Gabe Vincent was interviewed after Game 2, he was really talking about Bam leading the team. He said, "Oh yeah, we kind of go through Bam. Bam is our guy. Bam is our leader. When Bam says this, we go." You know, and I think Jimmy Butler walked into that room day one. He saw Udonis Haslem was kind of the leader. Oh, everything that Eric Spoelstra's saying, everybody's falling in line. So he had no choice but to fall in line too. It's almost like a cult. It's like, damn, can I really take down all these guys who are kind of the same, or do I just do what they're doing? And I think that's what Jimmy Butler's doing. He's very toned down from what he was when he was in Minnesota.
Let me ask you this, because you was bringing up Pop. Because you brought up Pop and you was talking about what he did with DeMar DeRozan. Do you think he could, Jimmy Butler could have did what he did in San Antonio?
No
with,
way.
LaMarcus Aldridge and Pop. So
no
it worked
way.
both ways. I can't fault Pop. I can't fault Jimmy, because the situation has got to be the situation for you.
I think with Jimmy Butler again, I feel like with him, his personality is so damn big and erratic. Greg Popovich has never really dealt with those type of players. I think it would have been something new to Greg Popovich, and he just wouldn't embrace it. Greg Popovich has never had a big personality player on that team. The closest one was DeJounte Murray, and he saw how that went. You know what I mean? I don't think that it would have. I think
he had Steven Jackson and Scotty. I said Steven Jackson, and he had Dennis Rodman. He kind of kicked their ass to the curb, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he would have put up with it. I don't think Greg Popovich would have put up with it. That's why I give the edge.
He put up with Steven Jackson enough to get that ring, then he kicked his ass to the curb.
Yeah, that's why I give the edge to Spoelstra. Like, even think about what Spoelstra did like 4 years ago. He had Deion Waiters as his number one option, and he would have made the playoffs that year if he didn't get hurt. Like, Eric Spoelstra's able to. He got Hassan Whiteside, who nobody fucking wanted, a complete head case, and he turned him into an All-NBA defender. Like, I mean, I feel
he's the best player development coach that I've ever seen. Him and Pop.
I mean,
I think Pop up there
all
too,
the credit for what he did when he was an assistant coach in Miami. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Eric Spoelstra is a better coach than we've ever seen anybody be. Now, if we want to talk about the manager aspect of it, I think Eric Spoelstra wasn't necessarily the best manager when it came to managing All-Stars. To me, I feel Spoelstra would rather have a team like what he has now than the teams that he had like in 2011 through 2015. He would rather coach than to manage.
Okay, I feel that. I just feel like with Greg Popovich, his in-game adjustments, his player development, I feel like he does everything Eric Spoelstra can do, and he has a better resume.
But we have never seen him do it without a Hall of Fame player, is what I'm saying. to me,
Spoelstra been to the finals, but he ain't really.
I really do feel like if he would have been able to keep DeMar DeRozan and keep LaMarcus Aldridge, bro, for a lot longer, I feel like we would have seen a lot more success.
No, Chris,
if LaMarcus Aldridge stayed healthy, he had DeMar DeRozan, and he could have just built around him. Come on, bro.
I don't think so. I think we saw enough to know that this isn't going anywhere.
So you telling me if that team still assembled to this day had Derek White when he got drafted, DeJounte Murray and them two boys, they wouldn't be able to do nothing?
I don't think so.
Everybody taking mid-range jumpers. That should look like the Suns.
Yeah, no.
I mean, shit. Hold on. What do you think the Heat did all season?
The Heat been a number one 3-point shooting team for like the past couple years
in the playoffs,
but no,
not the regular season.
They was the number one seed last year. Yeah. We're not gonna act like the Heat just was some magical team that
I never said they were, but bro,
they was good last year.
We are not gonna act like the Heat live by that 3-point shot. Is what I'm trying to say. You trying to say that they gonna live and die by the mid range? What do you think that goddamn me that the Heat is doing?
Well, the good thing about Miami, like when you watch them play during the regular season, Eric Spoelstra really treats a regular season like it's a game of chess. There's not a single player on that roster that at some point in the season wasn't playing 20-plus minutes a game. Like, even I think in December, I was like, man, Jokic is out here. Jokic played like 20-plus minutes for like 3 or 4 games. He finds a way to use each player so in different circumstances, he knows how he's going to fit them in the rotation. I feel like if Miami keeps missing from 3, he's probably going to reshuffle the deck, and we're going to see guys that we haven't seen all year. You know what I mean? Like, Eric Spoelstra does that during the regular season. There's times that Tyler Hero was starting, those times that he didn't. Those times that Gabe Vincent was getting DMPs, there was times that he was getting 35 minutes a night. You know what I mean? I think Eric Spoelstra is so great at being able to play in so many different ways, and that's what makes the Heat team pretty tough to stop. You know, I just think that Denver kind of found the formula for this rotation that he has out there right now.
I ain't gonna say. I just think Mike Malone just actually adjusted because Chris talk about it all the time. You got to adjust to the adjustments, and I was like, I wasn't sure he was gonna do it, but he damn near adjusted perfectly to what Miami was doing. He went smaller instead of just trying to beat them big how he did game 1, and then I just feel like Miami just can't compete on the boards, and everybody say games is just one on the board. So,
lastly though, go ahead.
I was going to say this, and if you really, really think about it, this is the first really great coach, really good coach Spoelstra's had to play against this playoffs. You know, round 1, he's owned Coach Bud. Like, I mean, for whatever reason, he just knows what Coach Bud puts in his Kool-Aid, and he drinks the shit out of it. You know, round 2, he's going to get Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau, I mean, he seems like he's just kind of he is not adjusted to the way the game is now. He still wants to coach like it's 2003.
I ain't even playing Tom Thibodeau.
They just ain't got the talent.
He had that goddamn donkey and Julius Randle out there stinking it up, man.
Oh, my God. Tom Thibodeau
I feel like the Knicks overachieved.
Like this is 03 basketball. And then, of course, he goes against
bro. Like realistically, bro. When I go back and look at that series, bro, Julius Randle. I'm sorry, like I'm not gonna try to say that coaching ain't have a part of it, but bro, you can't control if your players is out there just doing dumb shit, bro. I'm sorry, and I'm saying that as somebody that was like, y'all know who was I talking about from the. I had only a certain number of players I was talking about, and Julius Randle was one of them. He showed me something during the regular season. I was like, okay, you turned it up for me, against the Cavaliers, and what he do against the Heat.
He said, what he do against? He said, "Fuck you, man. I'm ready for the off season."
And they
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Yeah,
that's what he was ready for, man. Shit, trying to go look at them OnlyFans hoes with Zion this offseason, man.
I think Eric
Zion shit down, man.
Eric Spoelstra, he be killing Bud because Bud don't adjust, and Eric Spoelstra is the greatest adjuster we probably done seen. So that's why he be owning Bud because Eric Spoelstra
we saw when they played Toronto in that playoff series.
Yeah.
He just did the same thing over and over and over. The only reason why he won that chip against the Suns is because he played Monty Williams, and Monty Williams don't adjust.
Hey, Monty, my guy though, man. But
but he did a bad.
You see, my boy got that bag from Detroit. He said, "I don't care if I gotta go to sleep to gunshots, boy. I got paid." He said, "I'll go to sleep to these gunshots, man. Fuck it."
Like my boy Ray said, he a motivational speaker. Go do that shit.
Hey, he is, man. Hey, shout out to Monty. When his wife died and he gave that speech, boy, I legit cried, man. I did. That motherfucker got paid, dog. He said, "I'll go to
bro. That was a bad culture series. That against the Bucks, you up 2-0, and you just insist on leaving DeAndre Ayton 1-on-1 with that dude. Don't make no adjustments. I can't forgive you for that, man.
Oh yeah,
But last thing though, we gonna get into it. Just who's the most to blame for the Heat loss, man? Who y'all think most to blame, and who y'all think need to step up next game?
The role players, because Jimmy and Bam, shit, they covered for me. They won me some money. It was the role players that didn't win me no money, man. Gabe Vincent had like 7 points, like you said. Caleb Martin was Kevin Love
Martin had 10 points, was 4 of 9. Ain't terrible, but 2 of 5 from 40% from 3.
It feel like Kevin Love missed every open 3.
Yeah.
He was 2 for 5. He was 40%.
Yeah. I mean, y'all gonna hate me and you're gonna feel like I'm a hater, and I'm really not. I root for this guy. You still gotta blame Jimmy Butler here. Like I feel like with Jimmy, we saw in the first quarter, he noticed. He said, "Oh shit, they're not doubling me." Like Jimmy Butler had every single lane because they're going chest to chest with all of Miami shooters. Jimmy could have done that for 4 straight quarters if he wanted to.
But he did start 6 for 15 though.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy, with the way Denver was playing, Jimmy should have put up a 40+ point night. And I know it sounds like
he was just missing, bro.
Too much. He
no, you're not. He was just missing, bro. He missed so many points at the rim, bro. Like got to his spot, he just missed.
Yeah, they're not even sending help baseline. And I mean, you saw that in the first. Like they weren't sending help baseline at all. They said, nope, you are not going to dish it out to Gabe Vincent. You are not going to dish it out to Duncan Robinson. You are going to fucking have to beat us. That's what Miami told him. You are going to fucking have to beat us. And 28 points, we can live with 28 points. We can live with that.
You can blame Jimmy Butler, but man, Max Strus was missing a lot of open looks.
Bam got to get. Hold on, man. I'm looking at these numbers. Bam got to get some blame too.
He ain't gonna be the one they hand the trophy to. They're not gonna hand the trophy to Max Strus.
Bam got to get Jimmy. You can't hand it to Jimmy and Strus ain't hitting open shots. And
Bam was 33% from the floor, y'all.
But again, Jimmy Butler is supposed to be your number one. We just said he's not really a number one. But if you are the number one, we
talked about it.
Yeah, he has to put up number one out. He has to put up number one numbers, especially when they're not doubling you and they're not sending help baseline. You gotta continue to be aggressive. You gotta get to the line. Like you have to get to the line. Like
you cutting out. And Chris, I don't want to hear nothing about Jimmy and this goddamn ankle. Everybody keep talking about his ankle, man. Hey, if you out there on that court, man, I don't give a damn what's wrong with you. If you hurt, then sit your ass on the sideline so I can't talk about you, man. Because if you go out there and you put on a performance, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to critique it. I don't give a damn about your ankle being hurt. I don't give a damn about none of that.
See, I ain't gonna lie. Gabe, Bam, and Strus. I agree with that. I agree with you, Lil Chris. I ain't gonna lie. Like Jimmy stank it up. He stunk it up, but them other dudes, they stunk it up too.
Jimmy shot 46% from the floor. Ain't terrible, kind of close.
I ain't gonna say stunk it up. Yeah, I ain't gonna say stunk it up. But I'm saying Gabe Vincent, Bam, and Strus was noticeably bad without looking at stats.
But I didn't know Bam shot 33%, bro. I just pulled it up. That's bad, bro. For a center, that's bad.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you, Chris, because I ain't gonna blame Bam. I was blaming the role players. That's what I blame.
Hell, Bam got to get some of this too. 33%. He put up 21 shots.
Yeah, I blame Bam. I didn't know he was that bad. Ray go blame Jimmy too. Everybody go blame Jimmy.
I'm not.
Who you blame?
Them role players.
Okay, I was just making sure because
him saying Caleb Martin was solid and that's being nice.
Yeah,
shooting 4 for 9. I mean,
Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin ain't. Yeah, he only 4 for 9. I mean, he had 10 points. You can't
try to establish yourself in the
31. But you played 30 minutes, bro. I need more than 10 points if I'm gonna have you 31 minutes out there. You know what I'm saying?
You can't establish yourself in the conference finals, and in the finals say, "Well, I'm just a role player." No,
nah. Yeah. So it wasn't nobody on the Heat, you know, that just made a significant, contribution. That shot. The only person that shot 50% was Kyle Lowry, man. And he shot 4 for 8. Let that sink in, man.
Boy had that one fall away jumper in the paint. But Kyle Lowry really thought he was doing something after that.
Let that sink in, man. That man was 4 for 8, man. Only player on the Heat that shot 50%, man. Let that shit sink in, man.
Bam Adebayo,
that shit was
terrible.
Bad.
If Bam Adebayo
33%,
shooting 33%, that's terrible. He made me some money, so I can't just kill him too much. But I didn't know he was that bad. See, Prize Picks would have you thinking these dudes did good. I was like, yes, Bam helped cover my shit, but if he shot 33%, that's he's right up there. I blame Bam more than the role players. What you got to say, man? Cause I know. Don't talk about your boy Cody Zeller, Chris.
Cody Zeller.
Yeah, that boy be bigging up Cody Zeller in the chat.
Man, that boy didn't do nothing.
Who just hopped on? Chris?
Yeah.
Say, man, I don't want to hear you say Caleb Martin was solid nothing. That boy, he ain't give me enough for no 30 minutes, man.
That was Chris and Ray trying to hype up Caleb Martin. I was telling y'all, I'm like, bro, we's not finna hear
that was before the series started.
Well, see, no, I ain't even talking about. I'm talking about this game. I'm talking about this game.
What I was bigging him up to be.
I know that dude is a role player, man. It's a reason why some of these dudes go undrafted. The only one that I still think is pretty good is Gabe Vincent, though. I think Gabe Vincent probably gonna be around.
And he shot 20%.
Yeah,
he played 30. He played 30 minutes too.
He was getting in foul trouble and shit.
The reason why I like Caleb Martin because he's a bigger guard. He's athletic. He can create his own shot. As long as you got those three things, and he's great. I ain't gonna say great. He's good on defense. As long as you got those things going for you, you got your spot on some team. Some team can like, hey, yeah, he did in the playoffs so far. He gonna get some money. I don't care how much you don't like him. He getting something.
They said they already paid his ass. They said he already got a 3-year, $20 million deal.
Oh yeah, everybody thought that he was gonna get an extension. Too late, buddy.
Yeah, he already got a 3-year, 20. That's good for him. Shit, he ain't outperforming that damn much.
I can't say yeah.
Just say, man, he got outplayed by Chris. But see, I want a formal apology from each of you niggas about Christian Brown, bro. Braun, however y'all want to say it.
First and foremost, I ain't say nothing about that nigga because I ain't know who the fuck he was. So I ain't.
And that's my problem. Because when I say I be scouting and I know niggas from college and I know what he's gonna bring to the table.
I hold on. First and foremost,
you got a 33% hit percentage when it comes to you being accurate on how these people gonna turn out.
And what's your percentage?
Hey,
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, man. Yeah, how about that? Because I told you what Christian Brown was gonna do, and you literally shat on it, man.
Bro, you started talking about him in the playoffs. You got like he was talking about him before the season started. I hear you say not one word when we was making our preseason predictions. You didn't say nothing about
what he could do against the Heat. Because the Heat got smaller guards.
Man, let Chris hop in, man. He been in these comments.
We was talking about rookies. You never said anything about no Christian Brown.
You say what?
I think he ain't saying nothing. Bro, right going on, man. You just mad because Caleb Martin ain't shit. Christian Brown doing his thing.
All I'm saying is you trying to get up here and stun on him. Like you was not rooting for Christian Brown when we was talking about rookies before the season started. You knew about all the rookies.
I see. When I was doing my high school and college podcast, I was talking about Christian Brown, how that was a sneaky pickup for Denver, man. That was a sneaky pickup for Denver. I said he brings championship pedigree, and he's gonna be a great role player for the Denver Nuggets one day. I do this.
Mike
Diddy
Malone
knows ball, man.
Look like Mike Malone made an adjustment and went to his bench though. For real.
I ain't gonna shit. Because my thing is, I was scared he wouldn't do it. Because Mike Malone, sometimes I don't like his rotations at times. And he just
want to win a championship. He gonna, MPJ, another boy. You said, oh, he gonna be this. He gonna be that.
You're the one who said he was gonna step up in the first quarter of game 3. You said that.
I did say that.
Don't get to acting.
I was going off your energy. I shouldn't have subsided. Yeah, I should have just stuck with my gut feeling and said that dude gonna continue to be trash.
Hey, bro. I was over here talking crazy. Y'all couldn't hear a thing I was saying.
Couldn't hear a damn thing.
Boy was over there screaming.
What to himself.
Don't say nothing about Cody Zeller, man.
But I wasn't going to. I was going to say I agree. I
played 5 minutes.
You agree with Ray?
I agree with Ray on his Caleb Martin take.
What?
Yeah, you can't establish yourself. You're like, oh, I dropped 20 points per game. I'm doing all this in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then come to final. You're like, well, I'm just a role player. I can't do much. I give you 10, and that's good enough. No, you can't be doing that. If you're gonna grade him as a role player, he had a solid game. If you're gonna grade him as what he did off the Eastern Conference Finals, then he could have played a lot better.
I told y'all that shit was fluke. That boy Ray be talking about me and recency bias. I told y'all that shit was fluke, man. That dude is decent at best, man. Like I've been saying this whole time.
When I said recency bias regarding to yours, you was going based off of one game. I was going based off a whole 7-game series.
Yeah.
Man, and what did I say? He's going to come back to earth. What happened? He came back to earth, and he's just a role player. Dude averaged like 6-7 points in the regular season.
I expected him to do more at home.
Bro, over an 82-game season, he averaged 7 points.
This is why I still to this day, people will still continue. DJ was one of these people at one point. I don't know if he done came over to the side of righteousness. But this is why I will still applaud the NBA for doing that bubble. Because people continuously want to try to use home court advantage and all this other shit. That shit don't matter. Is you gonna ball or is you not, man? Everybody thought that these boys in Miami was gonna turn them because they was at home and they played like straight shit. You had a nigga drop 4 for 9, which was okay, but then you had a nigga drop 2 for 10, man. Bam shot 33%.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Nobody on the Heat go over 50%, man. This home court advantage shit don't matter.
I'm with you on that, especially the role players. That's why I was killing the role players. You're supposed to be better at home.
Bro. Nobody shot over 50% except for Kyle Lowry. That's why, bro, I would say I love the bubble. Wasn't none of those crowd reactions distracting nobody. Nigga, this back at the blacktop. Ain't nobody out there but y'all, man. Who finna win this? Ain't no cheering, ain't no cheerleaders, ain't no nothing. You finna play this, and somebody finna go home sad to their girl.
Yeah. Now, DJ point about he was on top of it talking about Michael Porter Jr. needed to move to the bench, and Christian Brown and Bruce Brown got some more minutes, and Christian Brown took it to Jimmy Butler. He was aggressive. He attacked the zone. He was ready. He stepped up in the morning. He showed up big. 15 solid points off the bench. Helped him get that victory.
I thank you, Chris. You a real nigga for coming on and doing that. Ray goes.
Wait, Chris? What you just say?
I didn't do
Chris, what you just say?
I just gave props to DJ for he said Christian Brown and Bruce Brown need to get MPJ minutes, and that's what happened. That's how they won that game in the fourth quarter because of that.
I'm gonna give you credit for Christian, but nigga, I ain't giving you shit for Bruce Brown. That nigga was 1 for 5.
Yeah, Bruce Brown ain't do nothing but Christian.
Bruce Brown, I mean,
I'll give you.
KCP.
We never discredited your take when you said that about MPJ getting less minutes. So that's why I'm not gonna sit here and do it. What's it called? Little Christian just did, because I never came out and said, man, Christian Brown should not be taking anybody minutes. All I said was, are you sure that that's the guy who's gonna be the X factor when he was having trouble finding minutes in the other playoff series. That's all I ever said. I never said anything.
And what,
I never
and what did I say to
that? But that's a legit question. That's a legit question.
And what did I say to that? I gave y'all proof and reasons why I thought he would, and y'all still shat on me.
And
I
after
I just didn't know. I just want to wait and see. I don't know who the nigga is.
And after Christian Brown answered my question, what did I say?
Job well done.
Wrong.
You got on very monotone. Well, John, he did his thing.
Which one you want me to? All right, church choir.
Do a backflip. You got to do a backflip, nigga. You got to cut your camera on and do a backflip.
I'm just saying, man.
On the megaphone.
Diddy knows ball. Y'all be thinking that shit cap. I don't know why y'all be thinking that's cap, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially you, Ray. Ray be want to get in that ring. I can't wait till the summer, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shit, man. But no,
you be trying to spar. These
niggas got killed by 4 dudes. These niggas got killed by 4 dudes. Murray, Jokic, Braun, and Gordon.
Say, is we finna have this conversation about Jokic being better than Dirk after 1 ring?
No, sir.
They gonna have the same amount of rings.
I don't care about them MVPs. I don't care about none of that shit. Nope. I ain't going.
The only thing Dirk gonna be ahead of him in is all-time scoring after this ring.
You shut your dirty little mouth.
I love, bro.
We ain't talking about the GOAT. We ain't talking about the GOAT. This nigga, I drive up and down here. I drive up and down his street in downtown every day.
Jokic get this 1 ring, he's better than that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna care.
I'm a word it better for you, DJ. He might be ranked ahead of Dirk, but just from a basketball standpoint, I don't know if I can put him over to him like skill wise. Because man, Dirk was.
Can somebody name
problem.
one team? Can somebody name the team that Dirk had in the finals that's better than this Nuggets team, please?
Nah, that's true.
That is true.
Before y'all start jumping the gun on this shit, man.
Dirk's ring and run would be greater.
Do you remember the teams that Dirk had when he was going to the finals? Though?
Huh?
When I brought that up, when I was defending saying Dirk was better than KG, you was talking shit and was like, man, never mind. Go ahead, Ray.
I'm talking about the deep runs he made. I ain't talking about just when he was. Come on now. What does Jokic look like as Jason Terry as his second best option?
Yeah, like bro,
not Jamal Murray.
I've already talked about this. As much as I love, I've defended Jokic and everything, but we can't dismiss
context.
The facts,
does
bro.
matter. I agree with that.
Yeah,
context
he is a. I'm sorry, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act like he ain't a first round exit without them 2 dudes, man. And that's just what it is. Again, I have talked about how great this man is. I said that he was better than Jokic, and I proved than Giannis, and I was proven right and everything. But I'm still not gonna dismiss the fact, like, say, man, without them 2 players, he was a first round exit. Dirk ain't had.
Well, of course, that's crazy.
Wait, let me see it.
You take anybody to second and third option away from them, though. It's gonna be pretty tough.
When you say he's better than Giannis,
all I'm saying is even Dirk's second and third option wasn't nowhere near what Jamal and what Michael Porter Jr. is supposed to be. And I'm just talking about his 2 finals.
Man, I'll give you Jamal Murray, but man,
at one point, Dirk wasn't Dirk yet, like how we look at him now. But at one point, Dirk did have Steve Nash and Michael Finley. And before you try to clown on Michael Finley, you better recognize the reason why they call that boy Fin Dog. That boy was a problem.
And they went to the conference finals.
They went, yeah. I mean,
I can say he has had some teams. Dirk just wasn't top dog yet.
Now,
I wasn't playing Michael Finley.
I want to go back to what Chris said. When you say he better than Giannis, are you talking about currently or all time?
I said he was better than Giannis currently. So we had this conversation a couple months ago.
Yeah, I just missed it.
It just depends on who's winning. I hope we get a Giannis Jokic finals eventually.
That'll really settle it.
Yeah,
real talk. I feel like it's whoever's winning at this point. Like whoever won last between those 2.
Jokic gonna cook that dude,
man.
It ain't gonna. It's gonna be a slow cook because Giannis gonna be trying to fight back now.
Giannis gonna be getting so many N1s on Jokic, and Jokic gonna be.
Nah,
They both gonna get each other in foul trouble. They ain't gonna be able to guard each other. I know that.
I was about to say
that
that nigga. They probably gonna throw Aaron Gordon on that nigga Giannis before they throw Jokic on him.
And see, I feel like Aaron Gordon is one of the most underrated defenders in the league because you can literally put him on anybody, bro. With his size and his athleticism, he's such a versatile defender, bro. I feel like he's only, bro. I feel like he up there with Bam as a defender. To me, I feel like Bam brings more, but in terms of just, hey, go get this nigga.
You talking about just impact on the team?
Yes, bro. Aaron Gordon, because he's so versatile, you can get him to guard anybody. You literally can be like, hey, Aaron Gordon, go guard anybody, man. From really 2 through 4, 2 through 5, if you need, like, depending on who the 5 is. Because he was guarding Cat. So it's like, man, Aaron Gordon been getting disrespected as a defender, man. Dude went through Cat. Dude went through KD, LeBron. Like, bro, he done did his thing defensively in this playoff run, man. He really had.
I ain't knocking him. I give him that. I mean, we done talked about it. That's kind of like what the new defender is in the NBA. I mean, think about who he was before he left Orlando. He's just an athletic, going to dunk the ball all the time. Them are the perfect people to have as a defender, just because they can do so much. They can move their feet. They can stay, and he has the size. Because, like, when he went to Denver, I was like, damn, this motherfucker get bigger. Because he was not that, bro. He was not that big in Orlando, bro. He went to Denver and hit that weight room. I don't know who he started working out with.
Ain't shit to do in Colorado.
Yeah, you're right. Ain't shit to do in Colorado, but work out and smoke weed. Go to the mountains.
I was just gonna say those only 2 things. Go snowboarding. He was snowboarder.
Aaron Gordon, man, smiling all that Malika Andrews talking about. He go dunk on somebody this series, trying to be all cool.
Hey man, I'd rather him go get an analyst than a. Let me stop. Analysts ain't gonna put your business out there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man. I don't think Malika Andrews the right one to go for though.
No, I'm with Ray.
Hey man, he don't care.
What's that one reporter they always catch people lying too?
Taylor Rooks.
Yeah.
Baby, motherfucker be so horny, bro. Sorry, y'all, but motherfucker get up there and just say anything because she cute.
Josh Hart just like, I'm a better rebounder.
You'll find yourself doing the same thing, DJ. I don't know why you even trying to stunt like you wouldn't.
Say, man. No. He say, man. I don't do that with women. I'll change the whole vibe, man. You gotta do that with me. But who just was saying something? Somebody was just saying something.
I just said Josh Hart was like, "Oh, I'm a better rebounder than Westbrook."
Bro, Josh Hart is nasty, man.
I think the worst one was Jaylen Brown. No, that boy said he's gonna have 5 rings?
Yeah,
6 rings. And I'm like, in the next 5 years, what you said? About 4, 5 championships. I'm like, bro, come on now.
Yeah. And Ja Morant was like a shy little kid, man. He was.
All farted.
Yeah, man.
That boy, he like. Who was it that asked him? Do you see is there any problems in the West?
That was
Malika. Okay,
Malika.
He gonna shake his head. I'm like, you are a kid, bro. You got the same mannerisms as NBA young boy, man.
Bro, that's who he listens to all the time.
That's his idol. That's his idol.
Bro, listening to him and actually following everything he do for his mannerisms, that's a whole different thing, man.
I feel like young boy is so nice though, in terms of just his musical talent. But it's just like, man,
you been saying that I don't know how long.
Well, he need to listen to some damn gospel because that ain't what he need to stop listening to that nigga, man. Come on, he need to stop listening to that nigga, man.
He too rich to be a follower, man. It's like, God damn, you ain't worried about it now.
Hey, ain't no net worth on following.
Hey, okay.
It's called ESPN. They follow these niggas all the time.
Shoot, ain't no net worth on influence. None of that. At first, I thought social media was, man, people following what the celebrities doing. No, people following whatever the trends topic, like what's called the trending topics. That's what they following. It can be a regular person on a regular Tuesday doing something and it go viral.
I can't
people
stand
agree
social
with
media.
it, they gonna start doing it.
I can't stand social media, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll be like, bro, what? This is popular. I be feeling like an old man. I'm like, what? They doing what?
I just be sitting there shaking my head like the old heads used to do reading the newspaper.
Man, y'all better learn to get with it, man. I ain't saying you gotta fall victim to it, but shit, nigga, I don't even watch the news no more. I get all my shit off Twitter.
Hey,
that's not good.
For real.
That's not good,
they
y'all.
reporting the same thing, but some of it happened a real inside scoop. They like, I was there, and they have video footage and all. I be like, bro, what?
I'm telling you, nigga be right there on the side, got video footage. Like, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, man, like, the only time I really watch the news now is to, like, just really to get, like, deep into, like, local news. But if I, like, just to figure out what the hell going on, nigga, I just got to hop right on Twitter, man. Just type in Dallas, Texas, see what the fuck going on. What's the latest hype? Who done got shot? What traffic going on? Find all that shit on Twitter, man.
Twitter told us what was going on in New York. I said, bro, what? Why they look like big birds standing outside?
Bro,
it's yellow everywhere.
In New York.
But you ain't seen the air quality?
Oh, I heard about it.
They ended up canceling. A couple of games because
somebody just threw butter outside.
They started canceling some of them baseball games because they was like, they said if you walk outside, it smelled like it's damn like you breathing in a pack of cigarettes. That's how bad the air was.
Damn. What happened?
They said you can stay outside for a whole day in New York. They talking about they claiming it's because of the fires in Canada, but I'm like, bro, I don't think
fires
in Canada looking like
influencing the East Coast, man.
Well, you gotta remember,
I mean, they right there. Though.
Canada ain't
that
right
far
from New York. Yeah, Canada's not far from New York.
Shit, I don't know nothing about geography.
Canada was
Canada not far from New York because they had the Buffalo Bills. All the shit when they was sorry. That's all the niggas used to do, go to the strip clubs of Canada because it was right there.
Oh, I see. I don't know why I'm thinking. So
this ain't nothing in Buffalo.
Yeah, ain't shit in Buffalo. Nah, that shit far from us. It's close to them.
Okay.
I would say we by Mexico. They by Canada.
Okay. See, like, never mind.
We on the south, man. We on the south side, man. Oh damn! You know we ain't talking about CP3. That's what we ain't talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we ain't talking about, man. I guess that's the last topic of the day. I forgot. I was like, man, I'm sitting like it's something I know I missed. There it go. CP3, man.
I don't know what's crazier. Him thinking that his daughter the only athlete child that's getting clowned on, or the fact that right after he said they're trying to have people feel sorry for him, he get waived.
But what's crazy
to
though,
get waived is crazy.
He was just talking high about the Suns and everything, like saying he loved his team on the Pivot podcast. Cut,
bro. Him and Monty Williams was a package deal, man. They came in together saying they go do this, and that. That shit ain't worked, man. Monty Williams, get your ass out of here. Chris Paul, follow his ass up out of here, man. We got KD. We bring it. I feel like Frank Vogel is. I don't know. I don't feel like that's no better. And then they still ain't got better than Monty Williams.
I mean,
not really.
I think he's gonna help their defense, which is what they need.
Man,
they gotta have defenders.
They need some depth. That's what they need. They need players.
Why do you think they're getting rid of Chris Paul? Yeah. Why do you think they're getting rid of Chris Paul?
That ain't finna help nothing.
That ain't helping nothing getting rid of a nigga. You gotta add something.
They gonna add something because they're gonna have more space to do that.
I don't trust their front office, man. They picked Jalen Smith over Tyrese Halliburton. Then they ain't even signed Jalen Smith back. They just
they got new front office management in there now.
And we gonna have to see.
So we gotta wait and see. Yeah, we gotta wait and see.
Show me, man. They'll make some dumbass move.
Where y'all think Chris Paul going, or where his best fit at?
Anybody that can use a nigga for a month. You know, anybody They go call him right before playoff time.
I'm mad my boy Andre ain't here, but this would be his best spot right here. Go on, sit your ass down. Don't come on home.
I was just gonna say, man, ain't nothing
Don't
wrong
come
being
on
a stay at
home.
home,
Your kids need you at home, man. Go come on home, dog.
Don't start that State Farm podcast.
Dang.
You can find out who bullying your daughter.
You could go ahead and join Charles Barkley and Tom Brady on them Subway commercials, man. It's time to go ahead and sit your ass down, man.
I bet he finna come out with a podcast in the next 2 weeks.
Man.
Come on, man. Go sit your ass down, man.
Guarding the point.
I was just talking about how Boston needs a facilitator.
I don't want his old ass.
No.
Man,
all you need him is for a run. All you need him is for a playoff.
No. He's gonna be trying to.
You don't got to play during the regular season. Now he can play spare. He can take the quad treatment.
And he's gonna be trying to take too many mid-range jumpers. He gonna get the yelling at Tatum. That shit not gonna work, man.
He gonna end up playing with the Lakers.
I think that's the biggest possibility in my opinion.
I mean, I don't see how.
Oldest team in history. LeBron
I don't see how LeBron not call. LeBron probably calling him right now.
He said, "Hey, did y'all see LeBron movie?"
Nah, I ain't watched that yet.
I don't like
that movie. The high school one. Okay.
That movie was good. I just watched it.
Probably because he wasn't in it. Because his acting is terrible.
Man. the dude that played LeBron, he going to Oregon. He a top.
You see they gonna make a was that movie with him and Melo that you talking about?
Melo.
They got a new movie coming out with it's supposed to be talking about him and Melo. They
he's talking about that the high school movie.
I'm talking about the high school, yeah. LeBron
and
same area,
yeah.
I ain't heard about the Melo. And then this dude LeBron so weird, man.
Melo's in it's a LeBron and Melo movie. Like they both in it.
Oh, okay. That'll be cool because I remember I ain't gonna stunt. I thought Melo was better than LeBron, but that shit didn't last long.
But why did he make Melo's retirement about him and Melo?
He's weird, bro.
Yeah, I was like, come on, LeBron. All you have to do is say, hey, man. He put a side by side of their careers throughout the years. I'm like, bro.
He did that. Wait, what did he do that on?
Attention whore, bro.
Like he had like Melo.
Was it on his Twitter or his Instagram?
To like switching, like they was both switching jerseys throughout the years of what teams they played for, and he was basically like, "You've been by my side my whole career." I'm like, "This ain't about you, Bron."
Oh, that nigga LeBron, bro. I can't believe it. But then I watched this movie. I kind of understand.
I'm finna find that.
I understand y'all been knowing y'all go way back, but man, this is not the time nor place.
Man, Melo should have won Rookie of the Year, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Dude was in the playoffs.
Melo came out and said it himself.
Dude was in the playoffs, man. In the West. Rookie year, man.
He never missed the playoffs with the Nuggets.
And that's why sometimes Ray
people say he had the better team. I'm like, bruh, he was literally the team.
That team when they
take no off that team, they not even in the playoffs.
You bringing up Marcus Camby, and Marcus Camby was solid, but come on,
he had a whole bunch of solid role players around him as a rookie.
Yes, as the clear best player, clear. Melo nice,
you can't name off one of your hands how many players come in as a rookie and they got just solid role players around them.
And then he got the cover of NBA Live, right? He got the cover of NBA Live right after his rookie year, man. And
the year before that, he was the cover of the NCAA.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Melo was a dog, man. I love Melo, fool. I love, bro. And they say he was the most unstoppable player of that generation. That's what all the old heads were saying that played against him. They was like, man, nah, Melo, because Melo had too many tools in the toolkit, bro. As a scorer, like that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like his triple threat. Now I feel like he one of the greatest offensive rebounders I done seen as a small forward for sure. Mm-hmm. And boy, LeBron start. I wonder if he go get their world tour. How y'all think LeBron go retire?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the last season he played. Every arena gonna be filled.
He going out waving too.
The tickets are gonna be crazy. Like,
and he gonna want to be out there doing this shit.
I ain't going to watch his ass.
He gonna be like Paul.
I'm gonna watch that nigga right from my couch.
I'm gonna be doing the nasty face from the comfort of my crib. This nigga hurt, man. Just here to get your ass home, man. I'm sick of it at this point.
Y'all say that, boy. LeBron gone.
Chris, man, stop all that. When he's gone, nigga, bro, I'm gonna jump up and clap my damn feet. Shit, I'm so sick of this nigga, man. Bro, I've been dealing with this nigga for 20 years, man. Y'all don't think I'm tired?
He tired of you.
I don't know what you did. I don't know what he did to you. I don't know what
he did that to you.
Ooh, I wish y'all seen that movie. That's what his partner got on his ass. Well, you do it then, chosen one.
One thing, hey, all jokes aside though, the NBA better be ready for this foreign takeover though, because that top 10 list going forward after Bron, Curry, and KD leave, it's about to get real spooky for them American players.
Get real,
foreign players ain't playing.
It's gonna get real European.
Bro, look
who's been top 3 in MVP vote the last 3 years. The writing is on the wall.
Yeah.
The writing has been on the wall for years. This ain't gonna be no surprise to nobody.
Yeah, when you bring LeBron into the equation, he top 5 in MVP vote.
Bro, when LeBron leave, with KD leave, with Steph leave, were any of them top 3 MVP voting? Nope, wasn't even top 5. The only hope that the NBA is gonna have is probably Jason Tatum if he can sustain some, because how we was talking about him at the beginning of the year. And maybe, well, shit, I was about to say Murray. He ain't even from here. That nigga Canadian.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, hang it up.
That boy Tatum gonna stub his toe and say, "Man, you know, I gave him my all. You know, I just couldn't. I couldn't go no more."
Damn, if I ain't never heard you get somebody.
We don't even got SGA. We don't even got SGA from Canada.
Nope.
We got Mikal Bridges.
Let LaMelo get a
Mikal Bridges,
bro. Bro, that nigga's such a buster, bro.
Mikal Bridges.
Hey man, mark my words, Mikal Bridges gonna ball out.
I hope he do. But if he don't, I'm gonna come on here talking crazy.
Y'all see Andre Iguodala and Evan Turner? Evan Turner got the nastiest voice in podcast.
I'm talking about stuff.
No, I'm sorry. Nah, DJ, I'm sorry. Until this day, bro, I just need Karl Anthony Towns to never talk again. I don't need him to talk no more. He sounds bad. I don't like his voice. It's hard for me to listen to him. He just stop talking. Like, and I'm one of the people.
Loud when he talk.
He's not even loud. His voice is just, ugh. He's weird.
It's possible. He's just go up.
Like, yeah, bro.
He's trying to figure out a tone in real time instead of just talking.
Just talk, nigga. Just talk. Like, it sounds like you trying hard just to talk.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like a nigga using muscles to get words out. Like, bro.
Oh shit! I gotta bounce, y'all.
Huh?
I gotta bounce.
All right, well, shit. Anybody got anything
that boy
else?
Whispered into the mic.
Anybody got anything else, man?
Oh, you say Tatum? He responds to Lillard amid reports of him not wanting to get traded to Boston. Let me see what he said real quick before we get out.
Yeah, what he say, man?
He say, "Damn, we get it. You don't like Boston." Oh, damn. Tatum hopped in that nigga live and said, "Damn, we get it. You don't like Boston, nigga." I guess he was talking shit about Boston.
He done played against Boston enough in his career to know, yeah, that ain't somewhere I want to be.
Tatum, boy. I mean, Damian Lillard would save that fucking team, man.
He would. He doesn't want to deal with their fans.
At all. Hell no. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't
be in Boston. I wouldn't want to be in Boston either.
Nah.
I'm surprised you wouldn't, DJ.
You such a racist, man. Just because I don't got no problem with white folks don't mean I want to play with them.
That boy sat
in
there and
Boston,
called Boston racist and then said, I ain't got no problem with him.
No,
I ain't got no problem with Boston.
Boston wild, bro. Boston wild. Well, they ain't as bad as Utah, but they bad.
I don't think Utah. I don't know. I don't
Shit.
Know. No. Utah and Boston. I wouldn't want to play
wild.
I wouldn't want to play
bad.
Utah.
Go listen to some of them stories from back in the day and listen to them now. Utah is terrible.
Wait until you run
I don't want to play in Boston or Utah.
Wait until Donovan Mitchell go back. Donovan Mitchell ain't never been called that shit in his life. Wait till he go back next year and play a game.
What you said to Gobert?
You French.
On that note.
That boy started cussing like a SpongeBob episode.
Oh.
that shit was funny. When I was little, that shit was funny, bro.
I'm finna go watch that shit, high key.
That shit was funny, bro. I might go watch that shit too, bro.
Hey, nigga. Hey,
and shit, when them niggas was in the band, bro. When them niggas was in the band, all their voices changed. That shit was hilarious, bro. They was singing their hearts out.
Underrated, bro. Underrated.
Bro, that nigga. Ooh, almost said
it. On that note, this has been a special edition of Hooper Stories and the Cold Truth Podcast. I'm white boy Chris. That's Ray. That's Chris Diddy Knows Ball. We're going to see if Chris Brown, however you say his name, we're going to see if he keeps his momentum going.
Points. He'll go get like 8 points next game. He ain't going to be as good. I'm just happy he was good when I was talking him up.
Oh, man. But all right, y'all.
All right.
All right, then.